Hey guys, this is Zex tonight. Welcome back. We are playing some more Asagao Academy. When we last left off, Paul and Jared were having a fight about like who should have their posters on the walls, also known as lockers, apparently. But anyway, we kind of got out of that argument, and now we're on to the next scene. So, after the drama that morning, I wasn't sure what to expect at lunch. I dawdled on my own, making up an excuse about copying notes, hoping whatever tension remained would dissipate while I was gone. When I got to the cafeteria, it seemed my plan succeeded.
Hana!
Hana, we saved you a spot! We saved a spot for you! Get over here! Mai sat at the Normal Boots Club table, looking like she completely belonged. She waved for me to join her. I sat down to her at the edge next to the table. Josh was across from me. We made eye contact as I sat down. I nodded slightly to him. He nodded back. I felt accepted.
Hey.
Hey. Hey, Hana. How was class?
Hey!
Good, thanks. PPG might have already told you, but we're working together on a project. It's going pretty well. I'm doing the Is that Gerard back there?
In a shy moment of not wanting to look Nick in the eye, I glanced to the side and saw Gerard in the back of the cafeteria with someone I didn't know. Everyone turned to look. He's probably doing some trading. Satch waved a hand. So I borrowed a drawing tablet the other day. I was hoping I could use it to make plans for my machine. Machine? Satch changed the subject, and everyone started talking about that. I, however, kept my concentration on Gerard, who was holding a small figure. Same with the girl he was talking to. Were those what they were trading? Those are itty-bitty kitties. They're really popular right now. I'm surprised you didn't recognize them. They're kitty figures of all shapes and colors. I have a few myself.
Uh-huh.
You know me, I'm hip to the know about You know me, I'm hip to the know about all of these things. I don't know what. I can't read. We've established that, guys. They're pretty cute, but they're kind of a little girl thing. She shrugged. Gerard is known as the completionist around here. Every time a new thing gets popular, he collects them all. I've never seen his collections, but I've heard they're really impressive. You have to be a really dedicated person to do something like that. Yep. The completionist. Why was he so thorough? Is that why he was so thorough when giving me a tour? Ah, I understand. IBK is the thing right now. Last year, too. I think first year there were a lot of people collecting silly slimy snakes, but that got old fast. Silly slimy snakes, what is that a reference to? Is that like silly bands or something? Silly bands are so stupid. Anyway. Teachers didn't like that everything was coated in a thin layer of slime. I still have one in our room. I can show you sometime. That's so weird. Jared tapped Mai on the shoulder, and she whirled around, hitting me in the face with her hair. No. Yes? I wanted to thank you for this morning. Oh, no, it was nothing. Definitely. I mean it. As Jared and Mai spoke, my eyes went back to Gerard's exchange. The girl pulled a second figure out of her backpack, and both of them held them up. Gerard inspected it and shook his head. She pulled another one out, sadly this time, and Gerard's face lit up. He held out his figure and they swapped. How bittersweet, letting go of something you love to get something you would potentially love more. What do you think, Hana? My attention was pulled away. I hadn't been listening to the conversation.
Huh?
Yes or no? Yes? Interesting. Mai gave me a skeptical glance and turned away. That's such a weird choice. I bowed my head in apology and took one last quick look at the intriguing trade that happening. The girl left and Gerard was now talking to a boy with a messy appearance who made exaggerated hand motions. It looked like he had just got out of bed. Was this another trade?
All right.
So official announcement, just in case you haven't heard, we're having a competition tomorrow. Just a little casual something to get ready for the tournament.
Yeah!
Finally! We've been planning this one since last year's. My attention snapped back to the conversation happening in front of me. Was this PBG? Was this what PBG was talking about yesterday? Hana, Mai, you're invited to come. You're invited if you'd like to come. Either way is fine, but let me know so I can plan.
How does it work?
It's a little thing, some lighthearted fun to start off the new year. Excuse me. Lighthearted, my ass. John almost broke Satch's nose last year, and Gerard twists his ankle. Satch delicately raised a hand to his nose.
No.
It was an accident. You forgot the part where you almost passed out from blood loss, Shane. I didn't forget. He looked away. I can never forget.
I didn't know about this. I'm not very good at video games.
Yeah!
Sure you are. Jared will come.
All right.
Awesome. I'll plan for you to be there. Don't worry, Hana. It's actually fun. You probably won't get hurt. As much as I was afraid of the possibility of losing a limb, I really did want to go. I was glad Mai was there to force me into it. Without her, I would be a lonely transfer, probably eating grass by myself at this very moment. What? What? Like they're not gonna feed you? Like what?
Yeah!
Yeah, sounds fun. Thanks for inviting us.
Of course, it would be rude to have you sit with us at lunch and then ban you from our tournament. Plus, it would be nice to have some new competition. I look forward to winning. The rest of lunch passed by comparatively uneventfully, or at least nothing. If anything else happened, I didn't notice. I was too busy staring at the food in front of me, joy and horror mixing in my stomach. There was no way I was gonna beat even one of these normal boots guys. I would make a fool of myself. But still, I was getting to go. It was a privilege nobody else shared. Paul looked at me with what seemed like concern, and I smiled at him. He grinned and returned to his food. The least I could do was give it a chance, right? After a long day, class was finally over, and I was ready to go home. Miss Shizuka wasn't over her breakup, and Mai was complaining loudly that she needed a new man so that the homework would stop being so killer. It's kind of dickish, or like you just have like shit going on in your life and you just like treat your students like crap. I don't know. It was something to do though. What else would I be doing if not homework? Studying, probably. Well, yeah. Hana, before we go back to the dorms, there's something in A32 that I want to show you. Come on. Or, come, yeah. A32, wasn't that
The Normal Foods Club Moon?
Club Moon! Club Moon! Yeah! Let's make it a nightclub. Let's make Club Moon, guys. We're gonna do it, and it's gonna be like all like freaking neon lights, and it's gonna be like warehouse style, like kind of like almost kind of like grungy or dirty, but like it's gonna be like so awesome. And it's just we're gonna play like no new stuff, none of that new crap. We're gonna play like 80s and 90s dance music, and everybody's just gonna like dance. It's gonna be a fucking dance club. Club Moon. Yeah. Anyway.
We're not allowed in there. There's no meeting today, so no one's gonna be there either.
That's exactly why we need to go now. Maya grabbed my hand and dragged me through the halls.
I don't know about this. What if someone sees us?
I like this background music. Like this specific one. I don't know what it is about it. I like all the background music in this game. It's really good. I like it a lot. But I like this song in particular. I don't know why. If you act natural, no one will care. There's so many people around, so nobody will be interested in what we're doing. Mai was full of confidence that I wish I shared.
I really don't think I'm comfortable with this.
Mai stopped at the club room door, gently tugging on it.
Yeah!
Sweet, they left it open. She pulled me into the club room and shut the door behind us. There's Gerard's desk. Oh, those are cute kitties. I want itty bitty kitties. It's in here. Here was a storage closet at the very back of the room. A plain white cabinet. She stopped short of the door, looking expectantly at her. I tugged at the knob, expecting it to be locked like all the storage closets were. The knob didn't move, confirming my suspicions. Relief swept through me.
Oh, darn, it looks like it's locked. I guess whatever you had to show me, you'll have to wait until another day, or maybe never.
Oh, I know it's locked. That's why I have these. She pulled out a shiny chain of keys from her pocket. Eyes sparkling.
What?
Where did you get those?
Shizuka's keys. Who gave you those?
No one. I'm borrowing them for a little bit. No harm done. She fiddled with the door handle, going through key after key.
Mai, I'm seriously uncomfortable with this. Someone's bound to find out. They always do.
Finally, there was a small click and the lock relented. Don't worry, Hana. I'll protect you. Mai opened the closet, and a light shone down directly into its contents.
Yay!
There they are! There they are! To my utter bewilderment, there sat luminescent gold boots resting on a velvet pillow encased in a glass box.
What are these?
I stepped closer to the case and was about to put my hand on the glass, but stopped inches before it, wrought with guilt.
We shouldn't be here.
Excuse me. These, Hana, these are the boots. The boots. It's a symbol of the Normal Boots Club. This is our club room, after all. I'm telling you, these guys don't mess around.
Is it made of gold? Real gold? It must have cost a fortune.
I'd say they're solid gold. Only worth 100,000 yen or so, but to really make sure, my fingers wiggled in front of the case. Before I could stop her, she opened the glass case and lifted the boots from the velvet pillow they rested on.
Mai, please be careful.
I grabbed the boots from underneath, just in case she dropped them. Good thing too, because they were heavy. The gold was cool and hard to the touch. These boots were definitely not wearable and anything but normal. Mai bounced them up and down, weighing them in her hands. Her arms flexed as she did so. I suddenly realized why her pats on the back hurt so much. Volleyball made her strong.
Bingo.
Yeah, definitely solid gold. Mimi lied to me. She said they were gold-plated. I didn't believe her, so I had to check.
So you dragged me along instead of her?
This display of wealth made my stomach turn. Where they saw a symbol, I saw months of food for my father and I. 100,000 yen just lying in a closet protected by a single poorly guarded key. It might not be a big deal to the students with rich parents, the majority of the academy, but it was more than disturbing to me. Yeah, I could I see what you mean, man. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Yes, you. I wanted you to experience this with me. Silhouetted by the warm glow of spotlights, Mai smiled at me. That smile made me feel okay being here without permission. Almost. Plus, when we get caught, we'll be okay. There's no way they can punish you. They really like you.
What?
What?
The storm lights flickered on, and we both turned abruptly, still holding the boots. Shane stood in the doorway. Oh, you got caught! You got caught! Why are you doing that? Maybe not that one. You, what are you doing here? That case is supposed to be locked.
Well, it was locked. Mai,
Shane.
we're really sorry, Shane. We heard the boots were kept in here and we were curious, that's all. No harm done, right? Here, Mai, let's give the boots back to him.
Yeah, I was just showing her. We aren't suspicious. You guys hide it away. How is anyone ever supposed to see it? She handed the boots to Shane, who placed them carefully back into the case, adjusting the pillow to the center.
No.
We hide it from people who aren't in the club, like you. The case clicked shut.
Shane, I'm sorry.
Do not come back here. Get out of my sight.
But
I'm containing my anger now, but your continued persistence is making that ever more difficult. I gulped. Maya and I dashed out the door. Shane slammed the door behind us.
do you think he's gonna tell the rest of them? I really hope not. I might have ruined my reputation with them.
Sorry.
I think you mean I might have ruined your reputation with them.
She threw her head back and laughed, not quite grasping the consequences of her actions. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I'll even be fine. They're students just like us. It's not like we stole it.
But Shane, he was really angry.
That was just an act. Don't worry about it, Hana. I said I would protect you, right? Her words seemed genuine enough, but I had a hard time believing her. It was almost as if she planned for us to get caught.
Okay.
Excuse me, sorry. Good. Now let's head back to the dorms. That competition is tomorrow, and I do not plan on losing due to lack of sleep. The tournament, I completely forgot. Would they even let us participate, considering what we just did? Sorry, I had to listen. Mai hummed happily as she skipped down the hall, somehow impervious to my anxieties. My heart heavy, I followed her. Only time would tell. Saturday dawned, bright and harsh. The cloudy light outside mirrored my gloomy mood. As I quickly dressed and woke up Mai.
Hey.
Mai, it's Saturday. Why are you in your uniforms? Can't you just, walk around in casual clothes? It's time to get up. Why? I thought you were a morning person, Mai.
The video game competition, remember? We're playing Stupendous Stomping Sisters today.
Mai straight up out of her bed. Oh my god, Jared! I can hang out with Jared today! She catapulted from the top of her bunk bed and sprinted out into the hallway. I heard crashes and shrieks as she massacred the other girls to get into the bathroom. The sun slowly rose through the window. Everything would be just fine, right? I'm not so sure. Soon Mai returned, fully dressed and raring to go. Come on, Hana, let's go. She grabbed my hand and dragged me out to the campus commons. Her incessant tugging hurt, but I followed her silently. Even more strangely, she wasn't talking either. Our nerves have gotten the better of us both. We wandered the halls of the boys' dorm, making our way to 402. The dormitory itself smelled awful, like stale Dorito chips. I wondered how I never noticed it and realized that this was the first time I came on a weekend. I see. Rather than wandering the campus all day for classes and clubs, most people were sleeping or hanging out in their rooms. Mai slowed down as we climbed the stairs, staring at the floor. The closer we got, the slower we progressed. We opened the door to the 4th floor and crossed the hall. Finally, we stood in front of PBG and John's door. You should knock.
What?
What? Me? You should knock. You got here first.
Yeah, but you're their friend.
Well, you know them better.
But you've got pink hair! Is there a problem, ladies? We both froze. Sense of ham wafted through the air. What? Why does he smell like ham?
Good morning.
Hello, ladies. Is there something wrong with the door? No. We just,
We didn't want to wake them up in case they were still sleeping.
Jared let out a low-throated laugh. I don't think they'd mind having you wake them up. Mai's eyes almost rolled into the back of her head. Here, allow me. He leaned between us and tapped on the doors. He was surprisingly tall, being some 10 inches shorter than him. He towered over me. He looked down at me and winked. The door flew open.
Hey.
Hey guys, glad you could make it. We'll be a bit squished in here, but it's better than nothing. What? What? We couldn't get the classroom this year? I jumped. Shane stood behind me, expressionless. I didn't even see him come. Yeah, it turns out Hidden Block decided to book it the same day. Wonder what for. John snorted somewhere in the background. I'm not sure not sure your room is better than nothing. Oh, Shane with the zingers. That wasn't a zinger. Are you gonna stand outside or are you gonna come in? Okay, so this is like the beginning of a competition and stuff, so I think we're gonna leave off here, and yeah, we'll pick it up next time. So thank you for watching, hopefully I'll see you in the next video, and goodbye to you all, sirs and madams, and everyone in between.